Ladies and gentlemen, today is June 29. I'm Jung Lo, the owner of a Dragon House. Right next to me, I have Israel Delgado making a strong comeback, taking a year and a half off from fighting. Now he's making a comeback, competing on our upcoming event, Dragon House 26, the heart of San Francisco, August 12th, Kezar Pavilion. Now, Israel, good to have you on board.
Good to have you.
Let's
to be here.
Yeah, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there who are watching this video, who you are and where you come from and what got you into martial art.
Okay, so, as you all know, I'm Israel Delgado. I've been training for quite a while now. What got me into martial arts? I grew up when Bruce Lee movies, Ninja Turtles, man.
Awesome.
You already know what it is. I had typical like 80s kid, upbringing. I grew up in Mexico. For a while I was homeless. So people, you get raised, a little bit rough and tough around the edges, and it was just a natural progression to go from being this little knucklehead kid to being this strong-willed individual to just being very competitive to actually testing the boundaries of your comfort. So that's why we do it.
So a lot of people, fight fans out there, who don't understand a lot of fighters' life. Being a fighter is very, very tough. This is definitely one of the toughest sports to be in, and a lot of fighters struggling their personal life, whether paying rent, job, this, and also you have to dedicate tons of hours on the training to put up a fight, and sometimes you only fight 2-3 times a year, and some of the fighters start off the small promotion, they don't really get much, so you get a lot of experience and a lot of training for like very little until you get to the top of the food chain. So that's part of the fighter's life. Now, Israel, it's good to have you on board. Let's talk a little bit about what goes through your mind for the last few years. You made your pro debut on probably 3 years ago at one of the Dragon House event, and then you fought on a big stage of Bellator and take that hard loss, and then after that you take a little bit of break. So what motivated you to back into the fight game?
Well, I just want to say that I've never been gone, so don't call it a fucking comeback. I've been out here. The only reason why I haven't been fighting consistently is because I've been turning out my training for the last year and a half, and so I've incurred a couple injuries here and there that kind of set me back. They were kind of like some pretty gnarly stuff that happened, and so I took some time just to kind of like focus on my craft, just to grow as a fighter. I think my first fight was that, what's his name? The Afghani blanket. What's his name? The
Salman.
Salman, whatever your name is, guy. I see you. You already know. Like that was my pro debut. I was coming from a camp in which I was mainly a striker. Just straight Muay Thai, strictly Muay Thai, mainly with Dino Paktakan. One of Jungsunan's students. Shout out to my boy Dino, by the way. I see you, homie. In any case. During that fight, I had just kind of started making my transition into a Ninja Training Center, and ever since I just, we have a good camp. Jake Shields was with us for a long time. We got Gilbert Melendez, Nate and Nick and all the Gracie Fighters 2 and I be coming in there all the time. So you can definitely say that I've grown exponentially as a fighter. I'm not afraid to take it. I've always been a striker. I like to strike. I like to bang out with people. So. Dude, Hugh, you already know what you're going into, homie. I don't even know what you signed. I'm just saying that right now, straight off the bat. I don't even know what you signed. In any case, by the way, I saw that interview you guys did together. And he was talking about like we were supposed to fight in the amateurs and so and so and so. That's actually true. That's actually what I picked this fight. We were supposed to fight for King of the Cage. It was supposed to be a nationwide televised show, and I did my whole camp. It was a whole month and a half, and then 5 days before the fight, I get a call from the promoter, and they told me the fight was off, right? So apparently his coaches didn't like the matchup, and they pulled him out of the event. Okay. So after that, there was no contract, so I didn't get to fight, and that was what prompted me to fight pro. I was like, dude, I'm over it. I want to fight. People are going to be there. You know, you sign a contract, you know, you get a match regardless. So I went pro, and then I had a couple of stumbles, right, on my pro. And I really feel that it's because this mother effer, you know, pulled out, and I was supposed to beat him before I started fighting all the other people. So it's like I kind of got jinxed into my pro career. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel like I have to get through this guy. Like I have to put him away. You know, I have to put in a good showing. You know, so that like I could break the fucking curse. You know?
That's awesome. So it looked like this fight have a little bit of a personal reason, and also absolutely it's a very, very tough, competitive.
Yes.
Two strikers going at it on this event. So Hugo Lujan will be your opponent, and I know he also just changing his fight camp to Kezar in Salinas. So it's going to be Salinas versus San Francisco. You know, this is going to be a good little hype, good little matchup right here. And then I hope all the MMA fight fans do not miss out this fight. This particular fight will be probably the kickoff in the pro card. You know, Israel Delgado versus Hugo Lujan from Salinas.
Yeah,
now,
tough dude. He's a tough dude. I respect him. That said, dude, there'll be no respect when we get in the cage, homie. Like, I know you're a good fighter, but once we get in there, dude, it's on. So, get your shit together.
All right. So, get the shit together. It's going to be a firework. Now, let's talk about a little bit of your fight camp. So, what do you train particularly for this particular opponent, for Hugo Lujan? He's tall and lanky. I know he's 6 feet tall. Kind of tall for the lightweight fighter. So, what do you have to do to prepare for this fight camp?
Dude, we just do what we do, man. We out here grinding every fucking day. You know, we're hitting our jiu-jitsu every day. We're hitting our Muay Thai every day. We're hitting our wrestling just about every day. You know, cardio. I know the guy has heart. I see you, dog. I see you. I know the dude has heart. I know he's got good cardio. I seen him fight my boy Jose Aguayo. He took a close decision. I thought, you know, in any case, like I know dude brings it. You know what I mean? But to be honest, I feel like, you know, our technique is stronger. You know what I mean? It's like an old school kung fu movie, dog. Like it is. Like it's North Shaolin against South Shaolin. You know, it's just all it is. So let's thump and see who comes up top. You know.
Sounds good. Now, if people want to get a hold of you, how can people contact you for tickets?
Hit me up on Instagram at El Jaguars. That's ELJ. That's too long. I ain't doing all that. I'm pretty sure you could put it somewhere like right here, right, or something like that. You know?
Yeah.
At El Jaguars on Instagram. You can hit me up on Facebook. You know, find me wherever you can, and you know, I'll get to you. Promise.
All right, sounds good. Any sponsor you want to shout out to?
Yeah. My homie Phil Vita from Vita Coco. Hey, thank you for the provisions, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for Cryo SF up in Union Street. You all check him out. You know, thanks for the treatments. You know, my dude, I gotta shout out my gym, El Nino Training Center, my coach Gilbert Melendez, Moses Vaca, Jake Shields, and my homie Nick and Nate Diaz, man. Thank you guys for all the work. I appreciate it. The rest of the team, man, I couldn't do it without you. Thank you guys.
That's awesome. Now, for more information about this fight card layout, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. We have about 20 fights on this upcoming fight card, 12 pros, 8 amateurs. This is a fireworks, and then this event is also a pay-per-view live stream nationwide, so you can order your pay-per-view live stream pay-per-view on DragonHouseMMA.com. Please giving us a like on the MMA fan page on the Facebook, and then also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Any last word to your opponent or MMA fight fans out there?
I'll see you soon, homie. The fans, y'all won't be disappointed, man. You already know when I come in to fight. So come check it out. Just enjoy it.
August 12th, Dragon House 26. Ready to rock. Thank you. Put up another epic event for you guys. Good to have you on board. All right. Peace.